What's up, everybody? It is Coach, and I'm here again coming to you with the September Vault preview. Okay, so this is going to be coming out September 1st, and we got some cool stuff to look at. I'm already excited. I see a few things I like, but without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so first off the bat, we have the Dream Hunter. Now, in the list on the companion app, I was checking it out. In Fire, it says Firefight for this month, but he is also in Dead Zone. The Dream Hunter is in Dead Zone for the Nightstalker faction. Yeah, he's really cool. I like the fact that we're getting some Nightstalker love in the vault. You know, for us players, you know, I've ordered some Nightstalker things, and I have a few things that I've gotten, but yeah, the fact that we're getting this in the vault shows that Mantic actually loves us to a certain extent. So the the Dream Hunter is a very cool model. This is going to be the first ones I got to print to get him onto the table. Here we go. Next up is the for Dead Zone, the upgrade, the Butchers. Okay, so we got the hammer here, and yeah, it's pretty cool. The only thing is that now, if you buy the Butcher set, right? Let's say you buy the Butcher set. I think it comes with a guy with the hammer, okay? So now, the fact that I'm buying this set, or I'm getting the Vault, and I have this upgrade, I'm going to have a Butcher or a Ravager body to go in this thing. So, I have an upgrade, but I need the middle part. That's what I'm looking at. So while it's cool to have this, I think they need to have the full Butcher body so that we can change things around a little bit. I guess this is if you wanted to run 4 guys, you still have to buy the set to get it. So it's listen, I love the fact that we have it, but the fact that I can't use it makes no sense to me. So hopefully in the next coming months, we'll have more to report on that. And then next, we have a Dead Zone upgrade for the Ravagers. Same difference here. New head, some cool, the gun, the nightmarish gun. You know, I really like the look of the Nightstalkers. The only thing is like I said, I don't have a body to put it on. So, that's the main thing there. So let's go looking at next. And we have the Spectres upgrade. So you want to change some stuff around. This is pretty cool. I will say that I do have a bunch of arms that I can add to these guys to make Spectres. It looks good. I like this guy. All this stuff. Like I said, the Nightstalkers look cool. The big mouth here, the gaping maw. You do a little OSL in the middle here. Make it glowing. Make it really, really just like an eldritch horror or something insane. Although we have no legs. I have no legs. So hopefully next month we'll get those because, it seems like we're getting little drips and drabs here and there. Very cool. You need the sets to do stuff with it. We need legs for these guys. So hopefully next month we'll get legs for these guys. So, while I am excited for these 3 models here, I can't use them because I don't have anything to put them on. So hopefully, like I said, next month we'll do it. Then we have here Blaine's Entourage. We have the Experimental Cyborg. So at the time of recording, they are not in the companion app. All right, so I don't know what Blaine's Entourage is. Only thing I do know from the My Mini Factory was that we have Blaine's Entourage as a faction in Dead Zone that we can run, an elite list per se. We do have Warmonger Blaine's stats in the companion app, but we don't have that particular Warmonger Blaine, which I think is kind of silly. I know it's for sale on the Mantic app. I think it's like $18 American, but they should really throw it in the vault, because if not, I'm just going to run. I have every other Blaine model, and there is also a model that comes in the starter pack or the welcome pack, but it is not the Blaine with the sword being one of his weapons. But it won't be the first time I proc these stuff. But getting back to the Blaine's Entourage, the experimental cyborg, is a very cool model. I like it. I really don't like the look of the Mantic cyborgs. I'll be honest with you. You know, the cyborg team for Dreadball, and then the cyborgs for, you know, they basically use the team for Dead Zone in the Maison. It wasn't too crazy about them. That's why I kind of proxied a 3D print from somewhere else. And I got a lot of good compliments on it because they were really nice models. But the cyborg here looks cool. I like the whole head idea. Not too crazy about the claw, but, you know, I get what they're doing here. It looks pretty good. You know, he's an experimental cyborg. And get it? Bork, O-R-K, or R-C at the end. Cyborg, get you? All right, so moving on. Next, we have the Hund, all right? Hopefully, I mean, this is a really cool model. We have this model, you know, if you got it before. I'm not sure, but I think it was in Star Saga. But we can get the detail of the mouth a little better in the goggles a little better. I kind of like that a lot. I think that's pretty good. So, you know, I really like running the Huns in the Rebs teams. You know, I know Andrew took a bunch of them. They're really good. This is the one model and rules that really came together well. Next, we have Leash. I'm sorry. It's Kazai Uru. So he is this cybernetic psychic bug, basically, kind of a caterpillar-ish thing. Reminds me of like a techno wizard or something like that. I love this model. I think it's great. He's another one that came from Star Saga. Very cool. If you look back, I don't know his what species he is. All right, that would be in I guess in Dreadball or something like that. When I did my what I'd like to see upcoming in Dead Zone, why not a whole full faction of these guys? Okay, I mean, this is a very cool model. It's a cool idea. It's kind of a wizard, techno wizard, like I said before. Why not explore that and let's give us a whole faction of these guys? Why not? I have no problem with that. I would love to see that. I'd be the first one online to buy it. So yeah, very cool model. Then this is Lishma. Now Lishma is again from Star Saga. This is a great model. It's hard to see here, but you got 4 arms and 4 legs, all right? The mouth is just a nightmare. The head, the whole thing. And you have, you know, she's got a knife. I think it's a female, I'm assuming. Just, you know, kind of go with it for me. You know, she got some cybernetic hands. Looks like kind of an Iron Man repulsor ray here, and the wicked knife here, and also 4 legs. Yeah, she was a living legend, but I gotta tell you, this is a great model and a great looking model and great kind of just a feel to it. Why not a full faction of these guys? I mean, it'd be great. I'd run a whole army of it. I love that too. So that's what I like to see next. That was on my list. So here we go. Now this is something really exciting here. All right, this is the Matchan Hana upgrades. All right, so I would say that you have 1 katana and then 4 different wakizashi. All right, so if you don't know that the katana is actually the longer sword, or, you know, like what people consider the samurai sword. And then the shorter sword, which is wore at the hip, and because you weren't allowed to carry the longer samurai sword in a castle, the shorter sword, which is the wakizashi, would be carried in the Japanese castles, because the castles were also a lot smaller, and it was easier to fight with the shorter sword than the bigger sword, you know, getting caught in the wood and whatnot. But I digress. This is great. Okay, I'm loving this, because now I have a set myself, selfishly myself, I have a set of marionettes that I didn't put together, so I can start to flesh out my Matsudan guys. You know, the whole new faction. So, you know, I could run these guys with the Matsudan because it's part of that. Little different, you know, I kind of like the marionettes with these here. So this is a really, really good thing that we're getting here if you're a Vault member. Really cool. You got a little bit things here. You can make them energy blades, or you can go straight steel. Choice is yours. I'm gonna go with the metal, like I did with the my Matchan. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. This is, like I said, this is one of the first things I'm going to print, other than the Dream Hunter. All right, so now next we have the Matchan Inashi drone. So just another drone for the Matchan, because as you know, the Asterians like drones and whatnot. So this is their particular one. I guess they're trying to go for a samurai feel here. I don't mind it. Get it on the table with the Matchan. Very cool. Now, for whatever reason, we took a break, but now we're back to Blaine's Entourage with Sergeant Eric. Erriq. So we're going to call him Eric for now. Another Star Saga model. Awesome model. I really like him a lot. Okay. He's got the missile launchers on his back. He's got the Gatling gun. Good stuff. I'm waiting for these rules. I really am. All right. This is Scum, who is a ogre in the GCPS, but I guess this is a name Scum. Digging it. The ogre's a great model. The original one is in metal, which is like about 40 pounds. You put that in a sock, and you can go to town if you ever get in Juvenile Hall. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Cool model. I like. I dig this model. I'm glad it's in the vault. Unfortunately, can't run 7 or 8 of them, but you could change your paint scheme, because Scum is a named character. It could be a little different. I like to see, though, if they would change some stuff, because he is a named character. But let's see what happens with the rules. I hope it's not just a copy and paste. All right, the Survivor coming back. One of old model. He was in Star Saga, but he was out before that. What happens is, if I'm still correct with the lore, he is infected by the plague, and he started to transition into the plague, but he put on his armor and his helmet, and it's keeping him in a state of stasis, and the plague is still, he's a carrier, but he is not progressing into plague because it's basically stopped him there. And with that, he survives a lot. So hopefully the rule for him is that he's very hard to kill. All right, make it flavorful. All right, let's make a switch to one of my favorite games, which I love very much, which would be Armada. And last month we got some Ghost Fleet ships. So now we're getting a large ship. We're getting the Smasher. So it's an Orc Smasher that's been changed into a mystical Ghost Fleet ship here. I dig it, man. This is all here. I like the fire coming out the sides and everything here, tattered and whatnot. So I was just using. I actually have 2 failed prints of these Orc Smashers, and I was using them as Ghost Fleet ships. But now you have official Ghost Fleet ships that you can use in tournaments. So it's a cool thing if you want to run the Ghosts. I like it. All right. Next is the Drake. And I think this is the Salamanders. If I am incorrect, let me know. I haven't run the Salamanders, but we do have them in the vault. I really like the way this looks. If you look at this, the tattered thing, but the texture on the sails is incredible. I really like that. I'm loving all this, all the skulls and everything on fire. Man, you can go to town if you do some OSL or things like that. Man, I'm telling you, there's some really nice little doodads here and there for paint that'll accept paint and make it look cool. I also like the way they made the different textures on the ship itself, tattered and broken and stuff like that. So yeah, very cool. I'm loving this. All right, another transition into Kings of War. This is the Empire of Dust champion head. I always liked the look of the Empire of Dust. It was one of the things I did. I know I have a dwarf army and I have an ogre army, but this Empire of Dust is pretty cool. I like this. I always like this because you can make stuff look different and upgrade. So it's very cool head. Hey, this would actually be cool as maybe a bust printed up and painted, as big as your print bed can take. It looks very, very cool there. We have an Empire of Dust musician. So I'm assuming when you get the Empire of Dust, like say the big box, something, you have all this extra, the head and feet. Torso and the legs that you could put this guy on. So yeah, I like it. I kind of like this whole snake thing here, fitting with the theme of the Empire of Dust. And then we have a standard bearer. Okay. Very cool. I love it. Like I said, I like the look of the Empire of Dust. And then now we are moving on to the Ogre Champion upgrades. All right, here we go. So I just said that I have an Ogre army, and I was looking quick before I did the video, and I didn't know this was in there. I like this, man. I'm digging this a lot. I can make a champion out of my Ogres, okay? Like I said, hopefully we have some bodies to put this on. I haven't opened the Ogre box, I'll be honest with you. So hopefully I'll print this up, make one of them a champion. And then this one here is a musician. All right. I've never seen this model before, but I dig it with the bagpipes and, you know, everything here, the hat and everything, giving you, I guess, a Scottish feel to it. I love it. I think it's great. I like the detail. I like the hat, the face, everything. Very cool. And this is the Ogre Standard. So you can upgrade to a standard. Yeah. Looking really, really sharp. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to open that box and start painting my ogres. All right, so that is September's upcoming vault. I'm digging it, man. So a lot of Dead Zone, like a lot of Dead Zone. 2 ships that we needed from the Ghost Fleet to round out the Ghost Fleet. The Wakazashis and the Samurai Katana. I really dig. I like the drone. Of course, the new Nightstalker model is very cool. The Dream Hunter. I hope next month I'll get some bodies to put these guys on, so I'm going to print them preemptively, hoping that we get that. But, yeah, some good stuff. And, you know, with the Empire of Dust and stuff, a lot of stuff I don't use, but then you have this stuff in the vault. You have this repertoire of stuff that you can print, and you could add it to something else. And even if you're playing, say, other games, and you want to print some bips and bobs like they have here, you can add them to it. I think it's a great thing. I really do. I think this is something that this month is really good. Hitting the nerve. A lot of upgrades, which is good to see. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for watching this. I really enjoy doing these once a month hangouts with you guys. Tell me what you think about this month's vault, if it is worthy of your firing up the print beds, or is it something you want to pass on. Not everybody plays every Mantic game, not everybody plays every faction, but you have this here, and what's nice about it is you can print it up and explore later on. But if this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, just hit it and that's it. You're a subscriber, you're part of the family. If you like this video, how about a thumbs up so we can spread the word? And down below, we have our link tree to our Patreon, our podcast, all the good stuff, you know, all about gaming. Myself and the Family of Gamers crew bringing you some hopefully entertaining hobby and wargaming fun. But like I said, I really appreciate you hanging with me. Stay tuned for Blaine's Entourage list. Will be out very shortly. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great one.